Through life, you know, you take many journeys. The road may be rocky, but you know we have to curve it to your right way. Cause you know the world of music and they're giving us one. Every day is a lesson, so word is a blessing. For those who don't understand, you know we're reminiscing from the past to the future, bringing music to the beginning, to the end of creation. You know that's what I'm singing, and that's it.
Musical inclusion is about using informal music education, so learning by ear, learning music in a group, to engage and support young people who might be at risk of exclusion, to get involved in learning, to achieve quite quickly. So quite often young people will be learning a song or learning a tune and will be up and running, playing music within about 20 minutes of starting. And then engaging them in that process of making music, and the indications are that that supports their well-being and makes them feel better about themselves. So we use inclusion, the word inclusion, in two different ways. We use it when we're mapping the kind of groups of children and young people who might be excluded. So we might be thinking about young people with mental health problems, or travellers, or other groups in society who maybe don't take up the kind of opportunities that are out there. But we also use it to describe what's happening within a group of music learners. You might get learners who perhaps can't concentrate very well, or have other needs within a session, and it's how we try to include all those learners on an equal playing field within a session.
Now we need to talk about differentiation. So how are you going to do that with different abilities, different ages, different confidence levels, and all the other factors that are going to make a difference to it? Let's set ourselves some challenges. Okay, we've got one person who's very confident and is getting bored, one person who's struggling with pitch. What other challenges might we have? Feeling pulse. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit more nuanced than this in real life, but we're just going to see how I'm going to try and deal with it. All right? Lovely. Hold on. You're right, Barbara.
Pass, 2, 3, 4, throw.
I think often the kind of young people that fall out of the system are young people who aren't very good at jumping through the hoops that the education system expects them to jump through. And if you encourage them to create their own music, it's a way of giving them a learning route that's not about jumping through hoops.
Guess my roughly my style of music's it's either melancholy or depressing, or it's just like dark and like evil, or just dark. I remember doing one on a dream I had, or a nightmare I had, which I kind of remembered quite a bit of it, and I remember talking to Robert about it, and it was like, oh, you should make that a song.
Charlie was determined in creating music, and he was very willing to learn. So when he was writing his lyrics, he was very graphic about the storytelling, very deep, and yeah, it just all worked together. And because of this, he entered. We put some of his work into the Hertfordshire Songwriters Competition. What he ended up coming one of the finalist winners.
Yeah, when I did it, it surprised me that I was able to make a song, or make a song sound like the music I listen to, or if that makes sense, or structure a song so it's a song. And yeah, I was just very surprised that I was able to do that, and yeah, I really enjoyed doing it.
So he was at a school where it was for him to receive, to take in information was very hard for him. especially on the theory side, it was very hard. But practically, he was given a piano and he could do his own thing. He could create. He was very creative that way. So it was a way of trying to fuse the two, the theory side and the practical together, to make him understand that without one, you're not going to get through the course. So we need to work on both of them. So the way I try to break it down to him is that think of it like music. Think of the theory like music. Think of like when you were writing your lyrics, how you were telling your story. And this is the same way we're going to develop your project. And this is a way we're going to get through your BTEC. And he did it. He understood it better that way.
Now I'm doing a level 3 BTEC in music. I'm still in care. I'm just saving up for equipment, so I'm just able to keep writing music, and I'll just figure out how to get out there and get employment for myself, hopefully. Yeah, and yeah, live my life.
So we're at the end of the first 2 years of the musical inclusion projects, and we've got one more year to run. And I think personally, I'm just beginning to see some amazing things happening, some really fascinating work, including the hubs, including services for children and young people, including some amazing performances and performance opportunities. There is so much more to do, and I'm really excited about making progress with all the partners to make something really extraordinary happen for children and young people in this region.